guys ready?
Yeah, I'll spin
Okay.
Are you ready, Keith? Are you about to smoke?
No. Good afternoon, everyone. When was the last time someone talked to you about smoking?
Elementary school.
Something like that.
Probably elementary school, maybe middle school. Well, I'm here today to give you a refresher on smoking. I stopped smoking in February of 2019. It's been 9 months. While I was smoking, every day I felt exhausted, and I just didn't have the motivation to continue on with every day. I was just counting down the minutes till I could get the next smoke break. Since I stopped, I'm excited for every day. I'm motivated. I want to hang out with friends. I want to do something. And I'm just not tired anymore until around nighttime when it's time to go to sleep. All I want to do today is deliver the message of how bad cigarettes truly are for you. So let's start with something simple, like what exactly a cigarette is. When a cigarette is burning, they create about 7,000 chemicals. The majority of them are poisonous. Some of those poisonous chemicals are nicotine, ammonia, and acetone. Nicotine is used as an insecticide. Ammonia is a common household cleaner. And acetone is found in nail polish remover. At least 69 of these 7,000 chemicals are known to cause cancer. Some of these are benzene and cadmium. Benzene is found in rubber cement and gasoline. And cadmium is an active component in battery acid. Like everyone knows, cigarettes is addictive. But do you really know why? It's for the addictive quality of nicotine itself. Yes, the poisonous chemical I mentioned to you earlier. The Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, or better known as CDC, recorded in 2016 that 15.5% of people at the age of 18 or older consider themselves to be smokers. But what causes this? Well, when you light up a cigarette, nicotine and other chemicals are absorbed into the body. It enters the bloodstream and reaches the brain faster than drugs that enter through your veins, such as heroin. Well, how does nicotine actually work? Well, when nicotine stimulates your nervous system, it releases messengers and affects your hormones. The hormone it affects is epinephrine, which is adrenaline. When the nicotine is inhaled, the buzz you feel is release of epinephrine, which will stimulate the body and causes all the effects of smoking. Once inhaled, nicotine is rapidly distributed through the brain in 10 seconds. Did you know that nitrogen is found inside nicotine? Here's some of the effects of smoking. Carbon monoxide in cigarettes reduces the amount of oxygen available to the muscles, the brain, and blood. Over time, this will cause airways to narrow and blood pressure to rise. This is what leads to heart attacks and strokes. Another effect is hardening of the arteries and circulatory problems. So long-term effects of smoking include increased risk of stroke and brain damage, lose sense of smell and taste, possible hearing loss, and even tooth decay. To end this speech, all I really want to say is smoking is one of the worst things you can possibly do to your body. And I hope that you guys can see this now. I want you guys to all know that the correct way of smoking a cigarette, don't. Thank you.
Great job.
Now you're 4.5.
Now lift that shit up.
I was like, if they did not make my better